Okay. So Lancer just mowed the lawn, and then realized it was 10:18 a.m. April 15th, 20 of the 24, and we're back for more The Legend of Heroes. Trails in the Sky, SC for the PC. And I got a new energy drink. Figured I'd try it. It's C4 Berry Power Bomb. Oh yeah! How about? Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Anyway, we are going to begin Chapter 1. Because Chapter 1's the bomb diggity, yo. In case you were wondering. Sealed area? It's the final dungeon of the first game. It's Kevin and Julia. They're hanging out. Playing some Super Nintendo. Hey, Dios. That was one heck of a trip. If it's much further, I think my legs are gonna pop off. Well, you can relax now. This is the lowest floor of the sealed area. Wait, really? Thank the goddess. If you told me we were only halfway down, I think I'd be floating off to meet her right about now. Really, Father Kevin. You're being a little too humble. Humble pie. I can tell you're extremely well trained for a priest. If you were not, I doubt you could do the job you do. Ah, kazing! Read like a book. A children's book at that. Well, it's no big if you figured it out. We're close to the Von Ostley's family anyway. Apparently we are. To the Von Ostley's family anyway. Oh, speaking of my job. The thing the Mayor of Ruin had. Ah, the Chronos Rod. In accordance with our pact, it's being kept safely secured using the prescribed methods. We can hand it off to you whenever you wish. Perfect, thanks. So anyway, the thing we discussed earlier, mind showing it to me? It's down here, right? Yes, follow me. Follow me on Twitch. Hey, Lancer went live. Cool is that? I might have to stop the stream and go watch him. Well now, would you look at this? I imagine even the church will have difficulty deciding what to do with this, yes? The sort of artifact isn't so much big as it is gargantuan. It's the final boss of the first game. You mind if I take a closer look? As you like. The Queen has given her permission. Please, if you understand any of this, share your thoughts. The Reverie. So this is the Ring Guardian that was in the report, huh? It's kind of similar to the Archaeas of Excavated and Calvert, but... wish I could have seen it moving. And this... This thing's an artifact from the last years of the ancient Zamorian civilization, which makes it at least 1,200 years old. It's clearly the core of the structure, but there's no clear indication as to what it actually does. That's too bad. Analysis of artifacts seems to be impossible with modern tools. They work on the same principle in energy as an orbment, but their internal structure is entirely different from an orbment's. That's what Professor Russell told us, at least. The Church refers to these as gifts from the goddess, given too early. And over here is... oh. So after the Black Orb you called the Gospel was used, all the giant pillars that were in here were set into the floor. Yes, all 4 pillars set into the floor like this one. Even 2 months later, we're not even sure what it means, if anything. Okay, so, a seal on the Aureole, a Gospel was used, Stephen Hasty streamed Tales of Arise, and then the device in here spoke of device towers, and a second barrier. I think I'm starting to see what kind of system is at work here. Yeah. System? What system? There's nothing else here. Well, call it gut instinct at this point, but... I think this was some sort of gate. Gate? The Gate Ruin Wars, even. Bingo! Call it a gate on the trail that leads to the goddess treasure. The thing that opens it is a black key called a Gospel. If you think about it like that, the Aureole being AWOL makes a lot more sense. But where's this trail of yours, then? This is the lowest floor. Gee. According to the professor, the ruins extend no further. I think a little less literally. It's not a trail you see with your eyes or normally walk. It's a trail in the sky, didn't you know? It could be the septium veins that run through the earth, or maybe it's some route we can't even imagine. But that's where we'll find a clue that'll lead us to the Aureole. Not quite the ravioli, but it'll have to do for now. Chapter 1. Sneaking Shadows. Dun, 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 dun. Lancer's probably going to have his last Baja Blast today. Of course, I still have more of the Baja Point Break Punch and the lemonade. Still a 12-pack of the lemonade unopened. So that's something. Analysts! Whew! Being on an airship for over half a day is kind of tiring, huh? I know how to stretch our legs, though. Let's go report the completion of our training and duty readiness. Estelle? Hello? Anybody in there? Oh yeah, you're right. We should go say hi to Elnan. So we're back here in Grand Cell. Hey, are you? Estelle, you got a case of the nerves, don't you? Yeah, I do. I don't know why, either. I didn't feel that way at all before I went to training, but now... Somehow thinking that I'm really going to be a full bracer now is making me really, really antsy. That's a shame. I heard Stephen Hasty gets antsy. That's what I heard. Heh, I get it. You're trembling with excitement, I bet. Excitement, huh? You've grown up way stronger over this past month, Estelle. And not just in, like, the whacking stuff with the stick department. You're more knowledgeable, careful, and you make better judgments. And now you're about to start hunting down the mystery creepos who want to doom us all or whatever. And you're gonna bring Joshua back. And you're gonna watch a Stephen Hasty stream. I bet all that's only just now sinking in for you. Yeah, when you put it that way, that is how I'm feeling. I'm such a dimwit. I'm like a mountain climber who didn't even bother looking up at how big the mountain before her is. Lancer style. Having second thoughts about climbing it. No way. If anything, I'm even more fired up now than I used to be. No matter how big a mountain is, you can only climb it one step at a time anyway. It's true. Even if I have to crawl, I'll reach the top no matter what. That's more like it. Okay, are we gonna head over to the guild? Let's go. Let us go, we're at the guild. Favorite class, probably Paladin or Dark Knight. Any class that uses great swords is for the Lancer. I see. The both of you have done well. Well then, here's your reward, based on your performance during training. Huh? We get paid for training? Not that I'll complain, but are you sure? Naturally. It is part of your job after all. It won't be a problem so long as you put your new skills to good use for the guild. Although Lancer never unlocked Summoner or Blue Mage, since those are part of the DLC. Right, I'll do my best. Receive payment for general training. 2,000 Mira, 2 BP plus 14 bonus BP for doing stuff properly and such. Rank advancement to Senior Bracer G+ rank. Receive Silver Chain Accessory as a perk. It does seem like you two had quite a fulfilling training period. You even carry yourselves differently. It was. I learned a lot. If I ever get the chance, I'd love to go again. I'm glad to hear it. Speaking of which, Kurt and the others remained at the training grounds, correct? Yeah, Karna and Grant are doing some expert level stuff, I think. Some pool expert level stuff. I mean, naturally. They said they won't be back for a while. I think I get what Elnan is poking at, though. The guild's down 3 full-skilled bracers now. We're gonna be really busy from now on. And on top of that, Cassius is still devoting all his time to the military, right? Oh yeah. If I remember right, he currently worked out of Leyston Fortress. I made Neon into a red mage. Fun fact. Cassius Brigadier General Bright has been welcomed back into the army, and is now the head of military command. He's essentially the head of Her Majesty's Royal Army at this point. What? He's the head of the army now? I thought General Morgan had that position. As I understand it, that was the original idea, but Morgan himself proposed giving Cassius full reign. You gotta give him full reign, dude. Let him do work. He seems to be entrusting the future of the army to your father, Estelle. Future? Entrusted to Dad? Well, we're doomed then. Woo! Well, I could see Cassius being given that much responsibility, you know. That's gonna mean we're down our S rank hero too, though. I think it's safe to say we'll have plenty of support from the military from now on, however. At the same time, we have threats to concern ourselves with. Cool. Huh? Right, you mean the Society. Did they start to do stuff while we were away? No, they've done nothing. Obvious. Excuse me. But that is admittedly how they work. You gotta love marksmen, by law. What has happened are several strange occurrences over the past month. One example would be the changes in the wild beasts and monsters in various regions. Fun fact, the worst job is Pilgrim. A little fun fact for you. Because it's just so weird. It's not really bad, it's just like, like, I don't even know what it's supposed to be. It's just like, what the hell? It seems like just a really random job that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But I digress. One example would be the changes in the wild beasts and monsters in various regions. Regions chocolate chew, even. And doing this on a math teacher's waffle. The monsters have changed? Do you mind defining change, Elenin? Hope it isn't what I think it is. I bet it is. To start with, heretofore undocumented types of monsters are showing up all across the country. So that explains why we're gonna have stronger monsters to fight. Instead of the same ones from the first game. Although a lot of them are the same ones from the first game, they just have higher stats. Even the existing monsters have become far more vicious and powerful. Travel has become significantly more dangerous. Thief is always good. Always. Except in FF1, it's not that great there, but otherwise. No one has been able to put forward an explanation as to why this is happening. So every beastie out there is nastier, just 'cause? Oh, man. It's definitely the Society's doing. They're trying to turn us all into monster kibble. I mean, you can pretty much blame everything on the Society. Calm yourself, Annalise. We still don't have enough evidence to be certain of anything. We do know one thing, though. Things definitely began happening after the Queen's birthday celebrations. That we know for certain. The first reports came in practically the day after. Aw, crap. Don't look so glum. We've actually been formulating a response of sorts. And I'd very much like for the two of you to be a part of it. I mean, you gotta dismantle. By law. Or else you'll have no inventory space. A response? Ah, you two are here already. I wanted to meet you at the port. It's Shirazard and Agate! Shira. And Agate, too. This is, a surprise. A surprise. Welcome back, you two. It's good to see you. Heh. You two got back sooner than I thought. You do that at the blacksmith, which is also where you upgrade equipment, which is what you need materials for. I'm really happy to see you too, Shira. And Agate, hi. It's been a while, huh? One time when two smart guys caused an academic incident, when they failed to cause a larger academic incident, when their propane canisters failed to burst open. I heard it happened at Thor's. Yeah, I think the last time we saw each other was during the Queen's birthday shindig. The old man told me about Joshua, you know. I'd heard you were pretty broken up over it, but you seem back on your feet already, yeah? Yeah, mostly. More to the point, though, why are you two together? Good question. I should get a camera. This is like seeing a king penguin. Oh, really? It isn't that rare, you two. Gotta admit, we don't work together that often, Scheherazade. Actually, Scheherazade and Agate are here to begin a special mission. I asked them to come here today for a specific reason. A reason chocolate chew. A mission? Indeed. They will be tasked with investigating the Society of Ouroboros. What? Wait, like chasing down their agents and stuff? Isn't that dangerous? I wish it was that exciting. Investigating might be a little too specific, though. We're barely even certain the Society exists at this point. You realize, despite what Cassius says, we're going to be wandering all across the Burl, keeping an eye out for anything resembling a secret society bent on world domination. Ninja is always good. Always good. This is probably not going to be the most exciting job ever, is the point. Oh, I get it. I guess groping around in the dark is the best we can do right now, huh? So, I'm guessing you want us to tag along. Yes, I'd like to assign the two of you to assist Scheherazade and Agate. The plan is to have Shira and Agate investigate different areas separately. I'd like for them to have a partner, though, just in case the Society really is as dangerous as we think it is. Oh, it is. There's no doubt about that. Okay, so one of us helps Shira, and the other helps Agate? Exactly. Are you willing to assist? You bet we are. I was going to go looking for the Society on my own anyway, so this is perfect. I want to help too. There's no way I can just sit around when there's suspicious stuff going on. Thank you. I'm glad we have the help. Well then, the one remaining hurdle would be team formation. I'd be fine with either of you, really. We all know each other, basically. You two figure out how it'll work out best. Of course you have to push the decision on to us. Of course you do. What do you think, Annalise? How should we do this? Well, this might be kind of irresponsible of me, but I think it might be best if you decide, Estelle. What? Why do I have to make the decisions around here? You've only been a full bracer for a little while, right? You probably haven't found your style as a bracer yet. So how about using this as a chance to see what kind of bracer you want to be? Annalise. Well, wow, look at you, Annalise. When did you learn to talk like a professional? Leave it to me. Leave it all to me. Either way, girl's got a point. Shira and I are the same rank, but the ways we fight are way different. I barely use arts except for support once in a while. I focus more on cutting things down with my sword. And I empathize speed, the range of my whip, and orbal arts. You can't really go wrong with either of us, I think. Keep in mind that being a bracer involves much more than just fighting, though. Think hard and choose the partner you think matches you best. Well then, I'll... So basically it doesn't matter which one you choose. The only thing that really changes is, well, obviously the partner you get and, dialogue. But on my first playthrough, I chose Agate, so we're gonna go with Shira this time. Just to change it up this time. I thought so. Well then, We'll work together. I'll be expecting great things from our newest full bracer mind. I think I made a mistake. So that means I'll go with Agate. I'll do my best, I promise. I'll be counting on you. Anyway, now that that's sorted, the next step is figuring out how we're going to wander the country looking for shadows. Any thoughts, Elnan? Possibly. I would suggest beginning by going to help the regions with the busiest branches. In fact, I just received pleas from aid from the Ruin and Bose branches today. Rather desperate sounding ones at that. That makes some sense with both Grant and Karna being away. Annalise, you're familiar with Bose, right? Well, duh, I am a Bose kid after all. We'll handle the junk at the Bose branch, then. I've got some business up there, up that way anyhow. Yes, he does. We'll learn more about that later. That's right. Your hometown is Ravenue Village. Need to make a quick trip home? Something like that. We'll head to the Ruin branch, then. Is that alright with you, Estelle? Of course. Man, I wonder how everyone in Ruin is doing. That rhymed. I'll contact the branches ahead of your arrival. Be careful, everyone. Right then. We'll head out ahead of you two. Yo, Estelle. What? There'll be times when you gotta put your foot down, be stubborn, and push yourself. But remember, you're a woman too. You can't rely on others and admit your weaknesses. What? What the hell? Are you making fun of me because I'm a girl? No, that ain't. Damn it, I'm bad at this. Look, men are big dumb oafs who are too freaking stubborn to ask for help for their own good 95% of the time. Me, your old man, Joshua, we're all like that. Society kinda expects it, you know? We're all stubborn idiots for better or worse. You can't change that no matter what you do. My point is, there's no reason for you, a woman, to get stuck thinking like that. Don't forget to ask others for help when you need it. You've got a lot of friends out there. Make use of them. Agate. I'll remember that. Thanks. A ho! Don't call me a ho. Showing your soft side for once, Agate. I'll give you an A for effort, at least. Yeah, hold the presses. I need to get my jaw off the floor. Even Agate can be nice to girls. Sorta. Adios does grant miracles. The hell's that supposed to mean? It's a joke, really. A joke of the day, even. Guess this is goodbye for now, Estelle. Annalise. Thanks for going with me on my training. Shira asked you to come along with me, right? I've been found out like a pie thief in the night. Shira said having someone who didn't know Joshua too well around would help you sort out your feelings. So yeah, she asked me. I thought so. What the? Don't tell her everything. One time one got berated for camping when set up tripwires in the bathroom. Bathroom style. Hey, what's wrong with being upfront at this point, right? But the real truth is, it wasn't just that. I did want to train myself too. And I really do think I learned a lot by training with you, Estelle. So I gotta say it too. Thank you. Annalise. Okay, deep breaths. I know you might think I'm weird for saying this, but... Huh? I'd like to think we're already friends, but, well, I'd like it if you, me, Estelle, if we become something more. What?
Say what?
What? Are you guys saying what I think you're saying? No, don't try to stop me, Shira. I'm serious. I'm absolutely sure about this. Serious? Oh my. Really, right here? In public? You have got to be freaking kidding me. I know I'm a couple years older than you, Estelle, but we've totally spent about the same amount of time in the guild. And you know what? Age doesn't matter when it comes to something like this. So, what do you think? I'm really happy, and I think my heart is racing out of my chest, but it's kind of a surprise to say the least. Besides, there's Joshua. There's kind of some issues on a couple fronts. Or more than a couple. Or rather, Joshua? What does he have to do with this? Joshua style. And what problems would there be on a couple fronts if we become rivals? Rivals? You mean deathmatch rivals? You cannot be serious. Slams down sports equipment. Yeah. We're about the same age, about equal in skill level. I thought it'd help us both try to reach even higher, but... You don't actually like the idea, do you? Fragging your deathmatch rival, even. That's what you meant. Okay. As unpredictable as always, I see. Not quite the punchline I was expecting. Punchline? Well, if it's what you meant... Alright then. I, Estelle Bright, hereby recognize you as my rival, Annalise Elfeed. Consider the gauntlet thrown in your face, even. Sweet! Alright, step 1. A race to see which of us can reach Agate and Shira's level first. Bring it, Swordbrain. I'll leave you eating my bracer point dust. Oh boy. I do believe we are in some amount of peril, my good Mr. Crossner. Heh, seriously. Nothing scarier than a couple kids charging straight ahead. Ding dong! Ding dong, the witch is dead. This is the final boarding call for the Cecilia, bound for Roland. All passengers, please embark immediately. Embark style. Hey, that's our cue. Everybody likes a cue every now and again. Alright then. See ya. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. Remember, you find anything, contact us through the guild. We'll do the same. Of course. See ya, Annalise, Agate. Stay safe. Yeah, good luck, Estelle. Sadly, we won't be having Annalise on our party for quite some time. But that's how it goes. And they're off. Okay then. Should we finish our check-ins and wait for the next ruin-bound flight? Yes. The ship bound for Ruin should be arriving soon. We could also do some shopping here in the capital, though. It's your first time back in a month, after all. No, that's fine. I can get what I need in Ruin. Favorite hat? What the beep? I have no idea. Let's finish checking in. Dunstan checks in, even. Ha! Right. The ticket should be available in the lobby of the Landing Port Company building. Let's go. Let us go. Shira has a new portrait dealio. Which is cool. She's in level 42! For those I didn't know. So we got a silver chain, which defends it by 15 prevents poison, so that's even better than the silver earring. So unlike in the first game, this the first game where they started doing upgrades of accessories, which is cool. Go ahead and put that on. Charizard has Python. Monty Python, even. A leather whip enhanced with a metal core for extra power. She has different equipment. Fiber vest. Which is better! I want a fiber vest. A tough vest made of special woven fibers. And metal spikes. Shoes studded with metal spikes. Sharp outside, soft inside. Brings move up by 1. So we give you the silver earring. And night goggles. You could put night goggles on her, but that wouldn't exactly do a whole lot. Sadist whip. Envelops an enemy in a fierce flogging storm. Put you up front. There you go. Bum bum. Orby She's got all her quartz open at least. So we can give you some shenanigans. Give you impede. She's got sleep. Put enemy to sleep at 10% success. And we could give you HP 1, of course. Furia. Very good. And, you know, something. We'll give you action 1, why not? Tier, La Tier heals 1000 HP for all allies in the area. Curia cures all abnormal status except KO. Sulfarians no. Temporarily uses wind power to increase movement. Ooh. Move up by 2 instead of 1 and do an area. That's cool. Aerial, a powerful tornado with whirling bits of rubble. We get an AoE attack. Even.